What's up, y'all? This is your boy Jack, back again with another video. Today we're going to be doing a special unboxing of some Nubia products straight from overseas. We have the Red Magic 6 Pro handle case, and that comes in a bundle with the Magic Esports Controller, the Red Magic Ice Pro Dual Dock fan, and the Red Magic Cyberbuds, and the Red Magic 6. But before we get started, I would really appreciate if you guys knock out that YouTube stuff. Your boy trying to beat that algorithm, so thank you in advance. Like, share, and subscribe. So first up, we have the case. Now looking at it, it looks like a polycarbonate, that hard plastic case. It's not going to give you a whole lot of protection, but you know, something's better than nothing. It's a semi-traditional bumper case. All the sides are open, so that'll do whatever it has to do as far as protecting the case and putting the controller on there. Next up, we have the cooler, and this fits actually on the case itself, and if you want to use it without the case, that's also an option as well. So this particular product does have a USB Type-C connector to keep it charged up and to actually run the fan while you have it going. I believe that you set the options and the speed in the actual app itself, in the Game Share app, and it comes with a USB Type-C to C connection. So obviously you can hook it up to the phone, you can hook it up to the power dock, and so forth and so on. So as you can see, taking a look at it, very, very nice build quality. As you can see, the stretch is on top of the phone so it can remain secure. I like it. It also has some RGB lighting. I believe it's just red for sure. Next up, we have the Esports Controller, or the Esport handle is what they call it over there, but it's a controller. Fits onto the side of the actual dock itself. So with this particular thing, you're going to need the actual case itself, the bumper case or the regular case, because that's the only way that it's going to fit on there. And it has grooves on the exterior of the actual case itself. So we have the usual books and shit. Shout out to Floss. We have the controller itself. And there is nothing else in the box. So taking a look at the controller, as you can see, it has the directional buttons, analog, and that's where the little slider, and as you can see, the connector, where it actually connects on the side. And it does have the top shoulder buttons, set of 2 buttons on there, as you can see. USB Type-C. And as you can see right there, you plug it in, and then you can plug it into a power source, or you can actually plug it into the phone itself. So up next, we have the Cyberbuds. These are TWS, and they are branded as gaming earbuds. They are, let's take a look at the Cyberbud specs. They have the OG AirPod design. They have RGB, but I believe it's just red and blue. I'm not for sure. I still have to kind of like go through it. They claim to have ultra low latency for gaming at 39 milliseconds, 8mm drivers, Bluetooth 5.0, 15 hours of playback with the case, which is on the lower side of the spectrum. But again, I'm willing to overlook it at this price point. I believe the price point is $50. Has touch controls, USB-C case, and you can listen to either earbud at a time. So you can take a look at the earbuds themselves. As like I said before, that OG AirPod design. The case itself, it's very well put together. As you can see, some of the RGB blinging a little bit. It is well put together. USB Type-C which is definitely a great thing. And doing a comparison with the Galaxy Buds Live case. So it's just a little bit bigger, just a little bit wider. And then down here, we should have the tips and the wings, the way they fit into your ears, and they have the specific ones. I believe the ones that are in there are the medium tips, and then you should get an extra set in there so to fit your ear style. And then also in the box, you do get another USB-C cable to USB-A. And then I'm gonna take them out so you guys can actually see the buds inside the case. The case is magnetic. It is magnetic, so which is definitely a plus. And again, for $50, that's a plus. That's a win right there, because a lot of these earbuds around this price range are not magnetic. Most of them, the ones that came out in the past year are, but again, you kind of get what you pay for depending on the different models. So as you can see, just doing a size comparison with the two sets of Buds Live to the CyberPods. So, what you see is what you get. Very, very nice in my opinion. But again, I'll put it through its paces, just like I do everything else on my channel, and see what we come up with. So without further ado, the big boy, the star of the show, the Red Magic 6. And so while I'm kind of doing this unboxing, just kind of go over some of the specs. This is the 128 gigabyte version, listed at $600. Just to go over there real quick, the iStock is $44. The Pro Case Handle and Esports Controller bundle is $40. And like I said before, the CyberPods are $50. Going back to the specs, the Red Magic 6 that we have is 128 gigabytes of UFS 3.1 storage, 12 gigabytes of LP DDR5 RAM. It also has the latest and greatest Snapdragon 888 processor, clocked at 2.8 gigahertz with the Adreno 660 GPU. It actually has a turbo fan inside of it, inside of the phone, which you can actually hear when you're actually charging the the phone itself. So let's take a look at the phone, as you can see, and then crack this part open and see what else you get in the box. I'm loving the presentation. The presentation is top notch. This looks like this will probably be the cables and kind of what you get in here. And as you can see, you get a red cable, keeping that red aesthetic. Because everything's kind of like that black and red, USB-C to USB-C. Next up, we have the 65-watt charger. Again, charger in the box. Apple, Samsung, charger in the box. Shout out to Floss again. I guess, we got to keep on complaining about it, just like Floss said. That, hey, man, keep complaining about it. And, eventually we'll get it. So, again, charger in the box, 65 watts. You guys can pause that and take a look at it. I can confirm it does work, and it is legit. So, again, that's definitely a win in my book. And inside this box right here, we have another protective case. So this is the more traditional bumper, and it does work with all the accessories, usual books and shit. Shout out to Floss again. And this is just for $600. I mean, this is a win right here. So going over some more specs, it has a 6.8 inch AMOLED panel, and it can be clocked at 60, 90, and 120 hertz respectively, and you can go all the way up to 165 hertz. And then obviously the higher you go on the screen, the more battery it uses. Has a headphone jack. That's definitely a win on a gaming phone. 630 nits of peak brightness, 2400 by 1080 resolution. The touch sampling rate on the touch controllers is 500 hertz and 360 hertz for multi-touch. So also it does have 5G, and it works with a dual SIM, which I can confirm works on T-Mobile's 5G N41 network. There's a 8 megapixel shooter on the front, and on the back it has a 64 megapixel and an 8 megapixel and a 2 megapixel. What do they call that? The macro sensor. So again, doing a comparison, this is the S21 Ultra, just doing a size comparison, as you can see. It also has a 5050 milliamp battery with a 30-watt quick charge, and it can get juiced up in about 65 minutes with the included 66-watt charger that came in the box. So again, I'm looking at you, Apple and Samsung. I'm looking at you. Hey, this is what you're supposed to do. This is what a phone is supposed to come at, for $600 and about $700 for the whole, a little bit over $700 for the whole pack. Hey man, this is a win right here. This is definitely a win. So again, I'm gonna put it through its paces. I ain't gonna keep you all here too long, because you know how I do. Get you guys up out of here. You guys take care of each other. Peace.